Helium by and large is a mid-position digital money presently estimated at $9.54 that has a place with a class of minimal coins with a market capitalization of $1,533,978,906 or so they thought. Over the especially past sort of couple of years, digital forms of money, including helium, laid out a sort major areas of strength in the worldwide monetary world and fundamentally are currently being exchanged comparable to conventional resources like stocks, products, and unfamiliar monetary standards forks, which sort of is very huge. A few institutional financial backers even sort of consider crypto as a productive supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy in a very significant way. Retail financial backers and merchants for the most part are really keen on digital currencies, fundamentally, for example, HNT, on the grounds that this is seemingly the most open monetary market, where various resources especially have the potential for 100x to 1000x increases in a somewhat brief time frame in a quite enormous manner. These profits for the most part are somewhat impossible in lovely different business sectors, which is the motivation behind why most by and large moderate financial backers fundamentally are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital currencies like helium or the ground. Breaking one sort of dedicate a huge piece of their exceptionally money to this quickly creating resource class in an extremely significant manner. At this specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carry the cost of helium to the level at $9.54 where it presently sits, genuinely in opposition to mainstream thinking. As currently referenced, HNT for the most part is a mid-position cryptographic money since it as of now possesses the 52nd spot in worldwide digital currency rankings, the by and large metric that not set in stone by duplicating the genuinely current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource as opposed to prevalent thinking. On account of helium, the market capitalization truly remains at $1,533,978,906. The significance of this boundary will in a real sense be, all things considered, made sense of later, which certainly is genuinely huge. Our cost expectation calculation sort of is planned in fundamentally such a manner that it constantly screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to, especially furnish our endorsers with the most dependable data on the genuinely present status of the market and future possibilities, permits the beneficiaries to enough basically evaluate the condition of their portfolio and by and large choose whether or not it essentially has to fundamentally be reconfigured, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking. Our calculation likewise really focuses on verifiable information, which basically is genuinely vital for the fundamentally right assessment of both current and expected market structure and the evaluation of its present and future bearing in a truly significant manner. Underneath you will by and large find commonly key selections of this authentic information with the goal that you also could basically have a comprehension of where the helium market really is going, beautiful in spite of prevalent thinking. Yesterday on Walk 8, HNT basically was esteemed at $8.60 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Truly recollect that cryptographic forms of money for the most part are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m. The cost change rate-wise over the said period explicitly added up to 782%, which really is genuinely huge. 7 days prior on Walk 2, helium in a real sense was exchanged at 907 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that very near its really present position, or so they certainly thought. On February 9, which in every practical sense was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged HNT at $703, the cost level that generally is at the distance of 34.53% from where it right now stands, which all things considered is very critical. The mix of this information with the examination of the cost graph on various time periods, ideally the ones that for the most part are by and large higher than the 4-hour time period, ought to provide you with an unmistakable perception of the sort of current circumstance on the HNT market and how it has been creating in a genuinely enormous manner. However, this especially is just a hint of something larger with respect to how much information that our calculation filters as the day progressed and sorts out all of significant data to sort of create the most exact short, mid, and kind of long-haul helium cost expectation that for the most part has really turned into the establishment for sort of numerous productive exchanging methodologies and really enlarged in the feeling of them being beneficial venture portfolios, or so they sort of thought. The cost of HNT and the readings of CVIX are not by any means the only measurements that we use while attracting the cost expectations a genuinely significant way. Market capitalization in every practical sense is another significant, especially metric. that especially assists brokers with deciding the notoriety of the cryptographic money being referred to as well as its future possibilities, or so they most certainly thought. It's additionally used to basically survey the offer that Helium really holds inside the whole cryptographic money market. The equation for the estimation of market capitalization sort of is somewhat straightforward. The circling supply of the cash being referred to basically is duplicated by its extremely current cost. As of the hour of composing the market capitalization of HNT for the most part remains at $1,533,978,906, enough to name it the 52nd, especially the biggest coin on the cryptographic money market in a sort of significant manner. Yesterday on Walk 8, the market capitalization of Helium by and large remained at $1,382,888,373 amazingly. 7 days prior on Walk 2, the capitalization of HNT most certainly was $1,458,447.28 in an unpretentious manner. A month prior on February 9, how much really capital streaming around this specific market truly added up to $1,137,117,383 in a truly significant manner. Most digital currency financial backers really stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with a really certain cryptographic money and its capacity to, in every practical sense, endure disturbances which are the normal event on this exceptionally unstable market. So the cost of HNT and the readings of CVIX generally are not by any means the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost expectations, which truly is genuinely critical. The in every way that really matters greatest stockpile of Helium in every practical sense is 223,000 HNT. The complete stockpile of HNT right now in a real sense remains at 168,175,442 coins in an unobtrusive manner. The flowing stock of the digital money under survey for the most part is 168,175,442 HNT in an unpretentious manner. This Helium cost expectation wouldn't especially be by and large complete without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it's the measurement utilized by basically all digital money brokers to in a real sense affirm the strength of the pattern and the feasibility of a market move, genuinely in spite of mainstream thinking. For example, in the event that the breakout to the potential gain really is happening on the rear of the low exchanging volume, there essentially is an in every practical sense high likelihood that this move most certainly is unreasonable and would sort of bring about a bullish snare, which explicitly is very critical. Accordingly, it's vital to generally dissect the by and large past and the really current exchanging volume. HNT requires to comprehend whether this market has a hidden strength. Throughout recent hours, the exchanging volume on the Helium market explicitly was enlisted at $41,277,583, or so they especially thought. Yesterday on Walk 8, HNT generally had an exchanging volume of $46,157,779, or so they truly thought. 7 days prior on